It's me, Clarissa here on Clarissa Says, where Clarissa says it all, and that is how she feels. So today we are going to talk about Miss Cardi B. Velázquez Almanzar, that's her real name, and she is just number one on the charts. Congratulations, girl. I give you your props. However, let's go ahead into the details. So Miss Cardi B, named Velázquez, she is from, of course, New York, the original New York rap. So she, grew up in the hood. She is a ghetto bee. You can tell she's ghetto, but she's a bad bee. She's pretty. She has a head on her shoulders. Like she knew the plan she had to have in her mind to get to the point that she is right now. However, the steps that she made, hey, you gotta give a little to get a little. So let's start here. She, of course, like I said, was born in New York. She grew up in the hood, so she had her own thing. She messed up the bad boys, the boys that go to jail, the boys that doing, gang banging, do a little thing. I think she has maybe a little affiliation. She's not in it, but I think she has a little affiliation being around it. So he gives a little bit more credit as what she does. Now, I'm pretty sure she dated some guys that were in gangs or whatever, especially being in New York. So she has that affiliation. So it makes her a little harder as a rapper. Now, she did actually stop going to school at 18, but she was into music prior. She did, like she's mentioned on one of her other videos that she made, like she did go to a school of arts as well to entertain music, because that's what she knew she liked. She liked entertainment. So she did what she can to be in that world. Now, she did stop all of that. She got a job. The job at a supermarket basically fired her. And she said, you know what? Fuck this peon living. I'm not going to live like this and go from day to day with my bills, can't afford to do what I need to do on a little measly minimum wage dollar paycheck in New York. Fuck that. I'm going to go be a stripper. Why? Because strippers make money, and all you gotta do is dance. Hey, just get in shape. You dancing all day, you're gonna be in shape. 8 hours a day, you are in shape, my honey. So I'm gonna get in shape. I'm gonna go and work, and I'm gonna dance, and I'm gonna make money that way, because working for the man with my hands and my knees and my arms and on doing all this standing up, it ain't worth it, especially for me to not be able to be myself and then end up getting fired over stupidity. So I'm gonna be a stripper, which is what she did, and she went into another world. Now, when you go to a stripper world, you have artists, you have celebrities, you have like people that you don't even know in the club that actually have money. Like they're millionaires. There's a lot of millionaires, about 4.1 million millionaires in the U.S. that people don't even know. So you're walking around with millionaires all day. So you go in there, the strip club, and you see all these men that are just throwing money at you. That becomes a habit. Like maybe I don't believe that maybe she, because y'all talk so much ish about her being a stripper, like, and I don't like that. So I'm just, explaining my perspective, Clarissa Says perspective on her being a stripper. I think she looked at it like this. I'm gonna work for $10 or $8 an hour, or even less back in the day. Or she's young, she's 25, so about $8 an hour, $7 an hour at this grocery store, or I'm gonna go and stand on this stage, walk around this place, look pretty, shake my booty a little bit, maybe even twist my hip, maybe, because you ain't gotta do much, and make what I make working here in an hour that I made in a day. And I think that's what happened. She probably went one day and she literally made what she made a whole entire day, plus overtime at this place, in an hour at this strip club that she was working at. And that will mess up your head. So I think she did that, and to each his own. She found a way to get her money, and this is the way she had her entryway into this business, because she was a stripper. She met kind of people, she was around certain kind of money, certain kind of energy, because it's all the energy that she with. So I'm not saying people go be strippers, but that's her thing. So she was a stripper. She found out from different people. She met different people. She entertained different people, and her name got out there. She did say one day, you know what? I hear there's auditions for this TV show, Love and Hip Hop in Atlanta. Let me, I'm not doing anything else but stripping. I can get up and go anywhere I want. And guess what she did? She went up, got her ass up, went to Atlanta, and she got on the show. Next thing you know, Cardi B from New York that dropped out, that was a stripper, which is one of the lowest, people say, jobs that you can have. But I don't believe that. People got to do what they really got to do. So whatever. But one of the lowest jobs you can have, because you're being provocative and you're showing off your body to now being a reality TV show. Now, let me tell you how that TV show helped her. So she goes and she gonna live in hip hop, and you have Remy Ma, like, Miss, are you dumb? Like, Nabi, like, for real, I love that lady. And you have all these other people that are on the show with you. So now you're really into this game. Now you really are meeting the right people. And I feel as though she's been manifesting this since day one. Like, they probably looked at her and said, you gonna come out of school? You mess with these boys? Yeah, you know what? I mess with these boys. The same boy that's in jail, that same boy that gave me a connection to write this song that I have right now called Bode Yellow, that now made me #1. Now, let's talk about that. I don't believe she wrote this song because it's, like I said, I've seen other songs that she has written and other videos that she has made, and this is just kind of different compared to her other music. However, it's a really good song, and you don't want to downplay the fact that it's a really good song. Do I believe that she should have had a ghostwriter? No, I do not believe that she should have had a ghostwriter, because it's not fair to other artists, especially female artists that are like rappers that have their own songs, and it's genuinely a song to them that they made. And maybe she put in her like input on certain things, like maybe these are blood issues, or maybe she did that. But I mean, the song itself was not her writing, was not her words, was not her flow. However, they did take Kodak Yellow songs and like the flow or whatever, so she can match that flow. Yeah. So wait, I said Kodak Yellow. Y'all know what I meant. Kodak Black. Y'all know what I meant. However, she did take his flow basically. She took Kodak Black's, you know, flow in here, the way he raps, the way he moves, the way he does things. Like, she took that and it ran with, because, you know, Kodak Black is like live right now, especially with him being out of jail. Kudos to Kodak Black. I am proud of you staying out of trouble. Just stay out of trouble, y'all. So she goes on this reality TV show. She meets these people. She has all people hit her up. People are actually watching this girl that was just on the pole, shaking her ass, that was just dealing with a guy that was in jail. And I mean, you know, she did what she had to do. So now she goes and she has sex for this song, because maybe it wasn't like that. Maybe she liked the guy. Her other guy is in jail. Hey, no ties. I love you, boy. You in jail. So this boy right here, he seems to be kind of handsome and he can help me. Why not mess with him? So that's what she did. And he wrote her song. And some guy that's in New York that she knew. And there's a lot of underground artists people don't know about that make really, really, really good songs. And he's one of them. And even my uncle, for instance, Clarence Reed, he wrote a lot of songs. So people don't know about him. Or Blowfly, people don't know about that. And he wrote a lot of music for a lot of people, underwrote a lot of songs that a lot of big artists, you know, use to this day, or to that day as well. And just little snippets of things that he wrote that people use right now. So it's a game. So when it comes down to people talking about her having a ghostwriter, it is a game. Even Drake had a ghostwriter. I would rather have a ghostwriter get big, learn how to write my songs properly, and then pop off as an artist than try to go in with my own writing. I don't really have a good song and try to be #1. It's not gonna happen. So she got help. Let her have her help. Stop hating, y'all. So she goes, she writes a song. Well, she gets a song written, and now guess what happened? Kodak Black song that he had that was like she's like broccoli, now turned into number one hit in the country, Bodak Yellow. And people hating on Cardi B, just the fact that she sounds kind of illiterate. Like when you hear her in her interviews, like for instance, I seen an interview with her at Breakfast Club, she doesn't really speak like full sentences. Like she doesn't speak in full sentences. Like she does throughout the actual interview, but the entire time it's not like a full sentence kind of thing. And so for some females, that can get kind of aggravating because we're doing so much in our culture to be unlike the norm that they want us to be. You know, like they don't want, like I know myself, like I don't want people to look at me and automatically think that I'm ghetto because of my melanin that I have in my skin. And if you guys know what melanin is, it's just the pigment that makes you darker than someone that is fair skinned, because either way we are all the same color. Either way, if you are Caucasian, European, whatever, you're still the same person as me. I just have more melanin to protect my skin from the sun. Whereas you don't, you're going to burn. I was an original person and you were not an original person. Y'all made you, and so because you were made, it's kind of hard for you to stay in the reality where it's sun and you just burn. Otherwise, what happens is you tan and you gain melanin, and then you don't burn anymore because you gain melanin in your skin. That's what happens when fair skinned people go on and tan. They're getting melanin in their skin to protect them from the sun so they don't turn red and they get sunburned. They're able to now, be in the sun without getting sunburn and burning and peeling and all that. So when you get a tan with fair skinned people, it's a good thing. All right, so back to the point is, you have the people that they go and they see you that because you're darker skinned, and they make fun of darker skinned people or people with color and say that you're ghetto. And especially being a woman, you have to empower, you have to stand strong. And she is Dominican, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video. However, any minority is considered to be Black, African. Any person of color, which she is, especially Dominicans darker than me, are expected to be considered Black, because they are Black. They're just Spanish Black speaking people. That's all that they are. The Spanish melanated people. Only thing different, they're the same slave as us. They're the same name as us. They just took them to a different island, and that island didn't speak English. That island spoke Spanish. So now they speak Spanish. But they feel like they're different when they're not. That's a mindset that they have to fix. They literally, these Dominicans feel like they're not Black. And I've spoken to one, Cardi B, she lied, but just for the conversation purposes, they don't feel like they're the same, and they are. So you're a minority, you're Black, and you're Dominican, you're still Black. You're not Spanish, which is European white Spanish. You are Black, Hispanic. And even then, there's European white, fair-skinned Spanish. They're still Black. Y'all need to just emancipate your minds. I don't like that. Anyway, so you have her going and being the role model, setting the stone for people of me, the generation of us, and that's what they're seeing on TV. Someone that's not even speaking full sentences, someone that's not speaking real English, someone that, is basically joking around the whole entire time. Now, that is the character that she has. People gotta understand, though, that that's her character. Literally, Cardi B is going on the interview to do what she's doing. She's being hired to be the way that she is. That's the point. But I do feel like there's a place for everything, a time and place for everything. So on certain interviews, I do feel like she should take it serious and actually speak like she has common sense. And if she doesn't know how to speak, you have enough money now to go and get someone to teach you how to structure your sentences properly. So therefore, you can hold a whole conversation with full sentences, and instead of taking the answer she has is she's gonna saying kind of stuff, where it's some serious conversation where we really need the answer, and instead it's that kind of the response. So I'm just saying, as her character, she has to do what she has to do to keep people looking at her. But I do believe that she should take it more serious, and the fact that she should, at least be a good example for other kids and other women in other places that around the whole entire country, not just USA, but the global country, people that live in China, and people that live in Australia, and people that live in New Zealand, and places like that, and even Africa, that see her and then compare her to us, and now that's how they think that we are, which is what the world wants. The government or the person in charge want people to think that we are in a way dumb, illiterate, because that's how she carries herself sometimes. I just think she likes to play. So I really think she's highly intelligent. I think she's just, for their character, chooses to act stupid. And I feel like she should turn off and on. Even Danielle Berardi, if you'll believe me, that girl was hood ghetto. Hood ghetto. For real. She understood. Truly, she understands that we're all just one. Doesn't make a difference if you're Black or white. We're the same person, because the way she acts, I know she's emancipating her third eye, and so she knows that we're one. She knows that we're one. But you guys can see her speak the way she speaks, which again is illiteracy sometimes and in ghetto. And then you see her in some videos speaking proper English and answering proper questions, and she doesn't sound ghetto. She doesn't have a ghetto tone or do all that stuff she does on her nails that get people to watch her. It's marketing. She knows, okay, if I do this, people are going to see my video my nails, and they're going to pay attention and come to me and see what I'm doing. She gets it. And so the same exact thing, Cardi B. I think that you should definitely sometimes take the time out, so step back from your character, what you have to do to get money, and be you sometimes. But you know what? You are you, but be you, your educated self, because I know that you're smart and you know how to answer questions properly. But however, you are like the realest person. I'm gonna throw that out there. I'm gonna be the real. I'm gonna be the first to say you are one of the realest people out there that actually, you know, show how you are. You ain't fake at all, girl. And I give you kudos and your props. You at the game, but now you had a top #1 song to bring you down to like someone that you're not. You're who you are, and that's truly who you are. However, you can hold a conversation that's you know, educated, and so I think you should start doing that. So some people don't think that you're just stupid and just like basically F your way to the #1. That's what people are thinking right now because of the way that you're carrying yourself. I know you don't care because you say you don't fuck with me. Like, you know, I know you don't care, girl, but I'm just giving you, you know, the truth. So another thing that I noticed, if you guys did not notice, Beyonce has came out with a feature on, I forget whole song, but it was I know it's out there. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 1, yeah. That's the song. I don't remember the song name, y'all, but that's the song she has a feature on. I was listening to it. That's the reason why I just found that out. Okay, so Beyonce, I believe, said, you know what? Cardi B is #1. I can't let this happen. Y'all don't know how to speak Spanish because, you know, Beyonce's been in this world for a long time. So she knows how to speak fluent Spanish because she has to do business deals. She has to go to Spanish-speaking countries and to Spanish-speaking cities. And she has to speak their language to be able to communicate with them. So she knows how to speak Spanish very well. And so does Jay-Z. And their kids are learning, I'm pretty sure, now too. But you don't ever see Beyonce. I've never seen Beyonce come out with a Spanish song or heard one of her songs in Spanish. I mean, I'm pretty sure the other Spanish-speaking countries have songs with her speaking fluent, full Spanish, entire song, like even like all the songs that we listen to. However, you don't hear it here in America. So now you have Beyonce coming out with a feature on a Spanish or Hispanic song. Why is that? Because she says, oh crap, Cardi B #1, let me get on my shit, because I don't get on my stuff, Cardi B's gonna be like, you know, really hype, and what I'm gonna do, put me on my ass on a song with her, put her on a song with me, because you know why? She's Hispanic. The reason why Cardi B's #1 right now is because like she's Hispanic. There's more Spanish speaking speakers than English. Most people speak Spanish and English. So to speak 2 languages. And so with that being said, she has more of a following because she's Hispanic. So it was easy for her to be able to get to #1 because then more people actually listen to her song. So Beyonce said, oh crap, I see this, I notice that, I understand this. Let me go ahead and let me get a feature on a Hispanic song. So therefore I can go and gain that following of Hispanic people to go to look at my songs and be able to help me get #1. Because right now that's what happened to Cardi B. The fact that she's Dominican, she had more people listen to her song, which made her #1. And I give her kudos because she just came in and she messed up the game. Like, it's so many pretty, you know, female rapper artists, all races, and even for Azalea, for instance, y'all talking about her, about how she hated, how she said about how it was a ghostwriter. She not hating. She liked the song. You can't deny the fact that the song is good. The fact of the matter is the song is good. I think she just is mad at the fact that the way that it came about. Like, Cardi B didn't do much work besides laying her back, according to her, or get a song from a guy. And maybe she's talking shit about her laying her back, but she had to do something. She sweet talked him, she liked him, she played with him, he liked her enough to make her a #1 hidden song. She gotta pay him his royalties on the low. Regardless if she's doing it publicly or not, she paying him his royalties for that song. So I don't feel as though Azalea is actually talking ish. I just feel like she's giving her opinion. And yes, she was turning out to that song. That's exactly what she did. And I get, if y'all haven't seen the video of Azalea going, Azalea Banks turn up to Cardi B, y'all need to go ahead on YouTube and look it up, my fans. Y'all know I make long videos, but I don't want to do everything on this. I gotta go into work. So y'all watch that video. But Beyonce has to go and do a marketing tool to keep herself hyped, to keep herself in the actual making. So what she does is give them a feature of a song, so you'll have Hispanic people listen to her other songs, because once you hear one song, think of the other songs that she has when people listen to her music. And yeah, because her competition is literally sweeping the mats. Now, the only thing I have to say, and I'm gonna let y'all go because I know I do video, I will continue talking forever, is the fact that Cardi B has to come strong. Like, I know y'all heard of Fetty Wap. like Fetty Wap was in the hype. He made 1738. Hey, I want to say hello to your pretty self. Something's gonna come to the door, whatever. I just want to chill. Something got something for us to smoke. Okay, that song. Yeah, 1738. Hey, I thought I needed to say. Y'all should know the song by me saying that. Okay. But for instance, Fetty Wap, he came out. He did a couple of songs, 1738. He even did one with Chris Brown. I think it's called Grills with DJ Khaled and Chris Brown. And yeah, you know, he did all of that. And what do you see him now? He's gone. He had a pop. He had a like when he came out with that song. He came out with another song too. I can't think about like with the title of it and how it goes, but he came out another like banger, and like he had a pop. But now that balloon that he filled up and it popped, it literally popped and it's gone. It burst and it's no more. Nothing's there. So you don't really hear Fetty Wap like out anymore. You just hear him here and there, hear his music here and there, hear his spins here and there. You may hear him on a couple of songs, maybe trying to make songs here and there. You may hear him on the press or paparazzi's making, you know, activity with his name here and there, but he's not really in the limelight. So that's what I do not want to happen to Cardi B. Like, you don't want a one-hit wonder. You don't want a one-hit wonder. And I feel like that's the reason why she hasn't put out any more songs. However, she did just release a song. And if y'all have not heard it, go and hear it. Don't remember the name? No, but she just released a song that's called Forgive Me or Forgive Something, or yeah, I'm not totally sure right now. But she just released a song and it actually is pretty good. Is it on Bodak Yellow level? But it is not a bad song. And that's the hardest thing that you have to face when you're making songs. It's the fact that people are going to listen to your song, dissect it, and they're going to give you their true feelings on the song. So she does have another song. Y'all should definitely check it out. I'm probably wrong with the name of the song. I don't have my other songs, so I can't look it up right now. But I just heard last night before we went to bed, she released a new song. Also, type in your name, you can see it when you pull it up. I haven't had the chance to do it yet since I'm on the way to work, but yeah, she has another song out. Y'all should definitely look it up, and I'll make another video on that song because they don't have all the details on the song, but just for the conversation, she does a new song, and I hope it's as, you know, hype as Bodak Yellow, because she has a lot to live up to. She even performed at the Mayweather and Conor McGregor show. Like, that is amazing. That's what really also helped her get number one, because you have all those fans from Ireland and you know, all those Britain people and European people that were following Conor McGregor to now see Cardi B, and they're like, oh, what's this? I like this beat. Okay, and now she's number one due to all the activity that they did really good with marketing her. So kudos to your marketing team. They did really good. But back to Beyonce, she better come up with it, because if not, that's gonna be done. She's gonna be done, and actually Beyonce would never be done. But her hype right now, where she's supposed to be, and this regular female artist comes out, and now she's number one compared to Beyonce, Queen B. That kills a little ego. So like I said, y'all go ahead, check out Cardi B new song. Tell me how y'all feel. I'm gonna make a video tonight about it, because I have not, as you said, I don't remember the name. Forgive me if it's not Forgive Me or Evil or something, whatever. I think it's on the F or E. I didn't really see it, but she's wearing I feel like a purplish shirt, or the background is purple in the video. And yeah, so let me know how you guys feel. Look out for my next video. I promise it'll be shorter. I just want to, you know, get over everything that I had to talk about. And just to recap the video, we talked about Cardi B coming out her night from 18, from a stripper to coming out to a reality television show, Love and Hip Hop, making her way out to then meet the right connections to now be where she's at right now. Who she did have a ghostwriter, Bodak Yellow was a ghostwriter song. However, she did put her little twist to it, so she had help. She is single right now. She ain't messing with no one. She ain't worrying about it. Beyonce had to do a feature on the song, which is Spanish, a Hispanic song, to go ahead and have more of her Hispanic people listen to her music, because of the fact that Cardi B is Dominican. So therefore, she's tearing up the game with more than one vector and sector of audience to go to her music, which is why she's number one in the country right now. And Beyonce has to live up to her name, Queen B, so therefore she can stay on top. with that being said, I think I covered everything that's talking about in this video. Oh, Isaiah Banks, she likes Cardi B, Bodak Yellow song. She's not hating. She's gave her opinion because it is true that she did have a ghost brother. His name was Cody, and she did do a lot of things that's not fair because right now she's number one. I feel like just one song when people go hard for their whole entire lives to get to that accomplishments. The fourth thing, don't downplay someone that has got accomplished, even though it's not the way that you may have wanted to happen. She just still accomplished her goal and made it happen and made her reality. So y'all need to give her props to Cardi B for doing her thing. And I'm pretty sure she never thought in her world of worlds that this will actually happen. She probably manifested, because all it takes is for your mind to believe something. If I don't take anything from this video at 25 and 44 seconds, sorry, literally, you only need your mind to create anything that you want. Manifesting is real, and she manifested. Same with how, Cardi B manifested. You can manifest anything to your life and get to wherever you want to be and do whatever you want to be. You just don't limit your mind. Don't put a hold on your mind. Do with what you want with your mind, with your actions, with your life, and you will be happy. So she did that. She did whatever she wants. She still does for everyone. That's why she's such a happy person. That's why she got so far, because she didn't give a fuck about what no one said about her. She didn't give a about what no one, felt about what she's doing, what she isn't doing. She just does her, and that's why she's on top. People love the fact that she's so genuinely her. And that's what I like about her. And so those are the 4 things, just to go over the topics in case you guys really went from the beginning of my video to the end of the video. You at least can capture in the most important things of this video and the fact that she's number 1. So congratulations, Cardi B. Continue to do your thing, girl. And we'll talk about the next video. So like always, subscribe, comment below. Let me know how you guys feel and pass this video along, you guys. And I'll see you later.